Start with this.
We would now like to introduce our 1987 senior band members. Charles Flint Blackburn, son of Dr. and Miss C. Edward Blackburn. Dawn Rochelle Bogle, daughter of Mr. and Miss Lee Allen. Christopher Wayne Chambers, son of Mr. and Miss James and Jamie Chambers. Robert William Cheney, son of Mr. and Miss Robert R. and Karen B. Cheney. Jennifer Lynn Cruz, daughter of Mr. Jack Cruz and Miss Sarah Johnson. Keith Mason Davenport, son of Joe and Judy Pierce. Harm Demick, son of Lise and Hank Demick. Harm is our exchange student for this year from Netherlands. Nicole Marie Ferguson, daughter of Mr. and Miss Homer B. and Linda N. Ferguson. Christy LaDonna Grandstaff, daughter of Mr. and Miss Don and Judy Grandstaff. Tammy Michelle Hallam, daughter of Mr. and Miss Raymond and Julia Hallam. Medina Lee Hobbs, daughter of Mr. and Miss Ronnie and Judy Hobbs. Tammy Michelle Kirkendall, daughter of Mr. and Miss Roger and Francis Kirkendall. Craig Allen Martin, son of Mr. and Miss Robert and Carol Martin. James Joseph Music, son of Miss Glenda Music. Michelle Lee Priest, daughter of Mr. and Miss Michael L. and Mary E. Priest. Corey J. Ross, son of Mr. and Miss Charles W. Ross. Jennifer Dawn Tisdale, daughter of Mr. and Miss Hobart Tisdale Jr. Paul Mason Trammell, son of Mr. and Miss Kenneth and Peggy Trammell. Tracy Lee Voyles, daughter of Mr. Joel Voyles and Mr. and Miss Barry and Carol Whitehouse. Janet Lynn Wright, daughter of Mr. and Miss Ronnie and Margaret Wright. Theodore Ronald Zamuda, daughter of Mr. and Miss Ronald and Patricia Zamuda. David Ronald Winget, son of Mr. and Miss David and Carol Winget. Angelica Yvonne Bridget Whitley, daughter of Yvonne Whitley. Richard Rogers, son of Deborah and Kenneth Hodge. We would now like to introduce our senior chorus members. Chris Bell, son of Miss Patricia Bell. Paige Bryson, daughter of Mr. and Miss Thomas Harrell. Terry Cowan, son of Mr. and Miss Robert Cowan. Jean Cox, daughter of Paul and Irving Cox. Christy Henry, daughter of Mr. and Miss Buddy Henry. Ricky Humes, son of Linda Humes. Stacy McPeak, daughter of Mr. and Miss Sam McPeak. Melanie Shope, daughter of Jennifer Cleveland. Lebanon High School is very proud of these very fine musicians. We would now like to introduce our 1987 band sweetheart and her court. Freshman attendant, Miss Tina Smith, daughter of Mr. and Miss Andy Smith. Tina is in the Latin Club and a majorette at Lebanon High School. Her escort is Mr. Brad Van Hook, son of Mr. and Miss Paul Van Hook. Sophomore attendant, Miss Melissa Yancey, daughter of Mike and Janice Yancey. Melissa is a majorette at Lebanon High, is in the majorettes of Tennessee. Her escort is Mr. Chris Smith, son of John Hardy and Kathy Bryan. Junior attendant, Miss Chrissa Owens, daughter of Mr. and Miss Donald Owens. Chrissa is in the music club and a member of the Lebanon High School Band Council. Her escort is Mr. Jim Barlow, son of Mr. and Miss Jerry Barlow. Our senior attendant is Miss Medina Hobbs, daughter of Mr. and Miss Ronnie Hobbs. Medina is guard captain in Lebanon High School Band. Her escort is Jason Hobbs, son of Mr. and Miss Ronnie Hobbs. Must be her brother. And her 1987 band sweetheart is Miss Dawn Bogle, daughter of Mr. and Miss Lee Allen. Dawn is a member of the Spanish Club and also the Music Club. She is the captain of the Lebanon Majorette Squad and vice president of the band. Her escort is Mr. Corey Ross, son of Mr. and Miss Charles Ross.
You're still a page now. You're still one page down. You ain't on to the next page. Just relax.
You coming on the next page?
Look up on at the very bottom. How many more houses?
Presenting the crown is Miss Nicole Ferguson. Mr. Corey Ross will crown the 1987 band sweetheart, Dawn Bogle.